Okay. Hopefully you can all see and hear me now. I hope it was more work than I thought because I had to set up a new stream. So hopefully you can see it very synced now. Well, I'm just hoping it stays that way. If it doesn't, I think I'll just have to call it for the night, which would be frustrating. Martin, you didn't have to, like, move anywhere, right? Are you all still on the same, like, place you were at, the same, like, link you were at before? Like, it's not made you go to a different spot or anything? Well, like I say, Mackenzie, it was longer than I wanted it to be, because they were like, oh, you have to schedule a new stream. It's like, I just want to resume basically my last one, but they wouldn't let me. Hopped around, so not so sure. What about you, Mackenzie? Did you have to go anywhere? Because I'm worried that it didn't automatically transfer everyone over. I should have just ended the stream. A new stream. Oh, that's so annoying. So people with notifications not turned on won't have noticed. That's so annoying. Yeah. I don't know if I should even continue, because like a bunch of people probably won't even realize they had to go somewhere else. This sucks. Like, I had such a delightful halcyon period where I was having no technical difficulties at all. It was so nice, and I didn't even appreciate it while I was lasting. Okay, you're here, okay. You got the notification. I'm just worried about the people who don't have notifications turned on, and they're sitting in the old link, and they're like, where is it? What happened to it? I'm so sorry this happened. I hope it doesn't have any more issues. I went to your channel and waited for the live notification to come back on. Okay. That's a good way to do it. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm having all of these issues. There must be something going on with, like, my computer, or YouTube, or OBS, or my internet. One of the above. Because obviously I don't usually have these issues, but... Restart at the beginning, so you realized it ended. It didn't have time to turn on my phone. Found my way here easily. Okay, that's good, Rodham. Most people are filtering back, and the old link just ended. Hopefully, it didn't let me stay in it, so most people hopefully know. I hope so. Yeah, it's just a bit of a bummer. But yeah, y'all are detectives. I trust you to figure it out. Yeah. Hello again, baby Pluto. Okay. Phew. Well, I'll keep an eye on what it's saying about my stream, because it did say it was having issues again. I didn't want it to get bad again. Like, I know people were saying the audio was still synced, but I think it was probably, like, just a matter of time until things went wrong. Yeah. I know, I feel like it definitely needed to be restarted if the game, or just the audio was so badly synced that it was not easy to watch. Like a couple, like, milliseconds, it's not a big deal, but that bad is a big deal. I hope it's okay, but thank you. Fell asleep, I don't remember, that's fair. Okay, let's continue looking for the MC Escher shelter. Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Rust Remover. The Art of Not Losing My Mind. Audio's totally synced now. Okay. Again, let's hope it just continues that way. Good golly. Okay. So, I wanted to know... It's 7 p.m. I thought I had set it for the morning. Okay, that's fine. I want to get my neighbor out of her room so I can break in. Stupid res puzzle. Yeah, at least we did it. We finished it. So it's gone. It's done forever. Technology is the worst. It really is the worst. It's so funny though, Mackenzie, how technology is supposed to make our lives easier, but there's so many complications and annoyances that come with it, truly. Okay. Is she in right now? I don't know, because she doesn't want to talk to me. Let's just try doing this. I don't hear her running. Oh, there are her running feet. Okay, so she was in. So hopefully I can break into her locked things now. I forgot that it just continues to play the fire alarm. Also, you think she would have been like, huh, it's so weird that all these false fire alarms keep happening. Although I guess it would make sense in this building. It's gotta be there. It's gotta be there. More so than any other that these things would happen. Hey kid, thought you might like to have your 1 minute of fame. B. Who's B? A VHS tape? Or is it like it looked like a audio tape maybe? I couldn't tell. Like it said something about tape recorder. Saw this guitar in a pawn shop window and I had to get it for you. It reminds me when we used to play your favorite album so loud that the cop showed up at my place. Anyways, can't believe my woman is 16. Happy birthday, love Darren and the rest of the guys. She's not a woman at 16. Respectfully, she is a girl. Okay, so that was that. There's some creepy guy named Darren and also someone named B? I don't think I know anyone who has the name B or Darren. Technology is great when it works. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, without technology, I wouldn't be able to ominous stream to all of you. But also technology prevents me from streaming to all of you. The fire alarm and the stomping sound, yeah. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, it's the one, I don't know if you've seen my outfits I'd wear at every Nancy Drew game reels, but it's the one from my Secret of the Old Clock one, so I have like a matching skirt that goes with it as well. But I really like it. Vintage. So I have a bunch of things that I don't think I have anywhere I can use them. Such a yikes. We're so back in. There she goes stomping back in. She's pretty loud. Okay. So back. Yeah, my woman and 16 do not compute.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
Okay, I don't need to talk to him right now. What if you just want to gab? I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I think it was a ghost. I think my house might be haunted.
I'm currently occupied by something that has
I'm so glad, Rodham. I'm planning to film another one tomorrow.
So please call again later or leave a message and I will get back to you.
I hope so, Steven. It's very mysterious. Okay, I feel like now I need to talk to her. Oh, I guess she's probably in if we heard her stomping back in. She's in, but she doesn't want to talk. Okay, I get it. Whatever. You're an introvert. Ham is staying beautiful. He's right next to me and he's so beautiful right now. How are you, Ao? Aww, he's such a cozy guy. Okay. Once again, I'm at this point in my life where I'm asking myself, what am I doing? Where am I going? I need to play that tape, I think. But how? Where? I don't remember seeing, like... Oh, wait, does my TV... Like, I can't tell if it's a VHS tape. I thought it was a VHS tape, but something on it... Into recorder. Yeah, it's like... That makes it sound like it's not. Okay, wait, hold on, though. Yes, okay, it is a VHS tape.
Use something for this.
Girl, use your free will. Mysterious videotape. Haunted, cursed tape. Breaking news. Live.
At 4 p.m. today, law enforcement announced that the
FMV.
6 individuals suspected in yesterday's
Real
triple
video.
burglary and shooting have been apprehended and arrested.
Triple burglary
Between
and
the
shooting.
hours of 10 and 11 p.m. last night, residents of North 33rd Street and adjoining neighborhoods called in multiple reports of the sounds of alarms and shattering glass from the nearby commercial strip. Officers were immediately dispatched to the scene and located a small group of hooded and masked individuals in the act of robbing 3 consecutive stores. World-class gems, shoes, and boots galore, and Carl's Corner Mart were the targets of a smash-and-grab style burglary, with the perpetrators now on the run. After refusing to yield to law enforcement,
Well,
shots
they can't
were fired
be
from
on the
both
run if they've been
sides,
charged,
resulting
surely.
in the injury of an officer. It was not long
Oh, they
after
were
that
captured,
the
okay.
6 individuals were captured and brought into custody. The 6 are facing charges of burglary, destruction of property, theft,
What did
aggravated
it say
assault
on
of
that
an officer,
envelope
and
that I found this
resisting
in?
arrest. At this time, it is unclear if Melanie DeSoto, a 17-year-old,
Oh my God,
will
it's
be tried
her.
as an adult. Due
Melanie.
to the severity of the crimes, it is unlikely that the criminal justice system will
Oh,
grant
and
her
that
leniency
Darren's gonna
because
be
of
one
her
of their
age.
burglary
This
gang.
is CGN News, Channel 7.
The severity of the crimes?
Melanie DeSoto? Well, that's Stacy.
Thank God the tape wasn't rusted. Can you imagine? Oh, glad to have you here, Ayo. Those outfit videos are spot on every time. Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way. Honestly, I have all of them planned out, but I'm not 100% sure about what I'm gonna wear for Sea of Darkness. I feel like I don't have a good look, because it's gotta be a sweater. Because otherwise people will be in the comments like, oh, you'd freeze to death and oh,
Stacy?
creaking open.
Hello?
Yeah, people take them very seriously where they're like, you'd freeze to death if you didn't wear a sweater in Iceland in real life and things like that. And it's like, it's really not that serious. Like, the Nancy Drew games also aren't real. She wasn't actually in Iceland because she's not real. It's more about the vibes. Is this gonna be a bomb situation?
Voice-changing device.
A voice-changing device?
Hey, what are you doing?
Detecting.
You called in the ransom.
Oh.
Fine. Yes,
Dream bigger,
it was me.
Stacy.
But you
It
have to
is
hear
so
me out.
secrets
I
can
explain.
kill.
Then explain right here and now. Did you kidnap those people?
No, I don't even know where they are.
Why should I believe you?
Because you don't have a choice. It's just the truth. I made all of this up, all of it. I can't make them magically appear.
Uh-huh. Since there's no proof, I'm going to assume that they'll be back up for sale as soon as I leave this room.
How? I'm already busted. The only way I was the one holding the cards with the cops was through my anonymity. I'd have no reason to hold people captive, none. All it would do is add to my jail time.
So then, what this comes down to is that you've been leading the police on this entire time.
Not a good look.
You don't understand. I didn't have a choice.
Oh, so someone was holding a gun to your head.
Ooh, this
while you
is
read
bringing
off
in
a
the
card that
sass.
said, the longer it takes for you to get the money, the more fingers your captives will lose.
I didn't have a choice. I had to do something. I cannot go back.
Back to being Melanie DeSoto?
I don't even care how you know. All I need is for you to see things from my perspective.
I'm trying to
Right
remember like
now,
what
I
was
see
written
is
on that
someone
envelope
low
where I
on
found the
money
tape.
Who saw an opportunity to capitalize on the suffering of others.
You have no idea how the world works. You with your perfect little middle-class upbringing.
You don't know anything
Biking
about
around the
me.
neighborhood with your perfect little middle-class friends. Putting on pageants.
Wait,
in
has she been
school,
stalking me?
hanging Christmas
Has she been
lights
stalking me
in
and
the winter.
attending my Christmas
How
pageants?
dare you talk to me like you know why I did what I've done? Growing up, I couldn't go outside because I'd risk being hit by a stray bullet. If you've never been in a situation where you think you might get shot, don't even talk to me. You had opportunities. My role models were druggies and dropouts. The poor stay poor. And when you are stuck in that infinite cycle, you get desperate. I was only 17 when my friends convinced me to be a part of their plan. To break the cycle. To get money and get out. And that clearly didn't go as expected. So, on top of being poor, now I was marked. Permanently. The odds of getting a good job and pulling myself up by my bootstraps were now 0. The hope was gone. My life was over. I broke parole, changed my name, and started clean. Melanie DeSoto now lies at the bottom of the Chicago River. And Stacy Lee lives the life she always dreamed of. Sad, right? This life is the dream. It's better than I even imagined.
But why would you jeopardize all that?
I don't know. It was so stupid. So stupid. It was the desperation. I knew I didn't have enough money to finish my degree.
Ever heard of
And
student
I knew
loans?
if I didn't finish my degree, there I'd be. Caught right back up into the cycle.
Not that student loans are a great solution to that problem. I wish I had Dagny's iconic fur hat, Larkspur. Yeah, I feel like I've used up all my cozy sweaters for looks already, Kay. That's the problem. I feel like I'm gonna need to buy a new sweater or something. And I don't have mittens or earmuffs. Iceland is usually not very cold along the coast. It's just called Iceland to keep people away. Well, you think the commenters on YouTube Shorts will know that? They're like, oh, you couldn't wear tights in the Arizona heat. Well, maybe I'm wearing tights because I'm insecure about my legs. Oh. Yeah, like someone else was like, oh, wearing a dress in tornado country. Oh, so you're saying no one wears a dress in tornado country? Ever? Like, oh my god, yeah, people take those, like, videos way too seriously sometimes. It's like, that's not, I'm not saying I'd actually be wearing that. It's about the vibes. They're outfits that are pulled from my wardrobe, Steven. Calling in a fake ransom is a girl's best friend. How are you, Cause? Yes, Penelope, rude her for filth. She kidnapped them and is forcing them to do non-stop rust removal puzzles. Hey, I did a rust removal puzzle without being forced. You don't understand. A-cab. Hey, Mort, how are you? It's like she's known us her whole life. A plot to get rust off her decorative knick-knack. I need to work up a plot for that. To get someone else to rust off my decorative knick-knack. Monologuing for her life. Fraud is a girl's best friend. So true. I feel like she's smart enough to know calling in the ransom was a bad idea. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ever heard of the Scandinavian model of social democracy and free education? Yeah, and everybody in North America is very jealous of that. Martin. Everyone in Iceland is actually wearing Big Island Mike bucket hats. So I hear. Iceland look like Lazy Town. Yeah, no, I think that's just true about anything you post online. People are gonna... Like, no one's... There are always going to be people making more negative comments about it. It's just... I learned recently that the reason... And you all might already know this, but I only learned it this week. But the reason that human minds, like, will remember negative things more so than positive things is, like, kind of goes back to when we were cavemen and, like, it's our survival instincts kicking in. Because you'd want to remember, like, oh, there's a nasty... lion that lives in this area, more so than you'd want to remember, oh, there was a pretty flower that was growing in this area. So I found that really interesting and explained a lot. And I also saw a picture online that an artist had done where it was like the princess and the pea, and all the mattresses were like positive comments and the pea was like a single negative comment, and like that is so real sometimes that sometimes it's so hard to just give any weight to the positive comments after seeing like one negative comment. But I'm really glad you feel that way, Kay. Thank you for saying that. Ah, you must be exhausted, Koss. How's it gone? I don't know what that is, like, bow. Oh, you mean, like, kind of, she's a bit bow-legged, I guess? She's shaped like this hair pick I use. I would not survive as a cave woman. I tend to remember the cute, happy things and mentally block out negative things. I wish I was more like you, Lightbow. I wish I had that power. I'm like, haven't we evolved past this? We're not in those days anymore. So I Stone Age people stopped making Nancy Drew fashion videos.
This is far from a victimless crime.
No, wait, I didn't read that completely.
Sidetracked the entire investigation.
I guess I will have to tell the police.
You know I'm going to have to tell all this to the police, right?
You can't, please. Please, it was a stupid mistake. If they look into my name,
I didn't
my
mean it
past,
seriously.
it's over.
I didn't
My
think
life
before I
is
spoke.
over.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm a cab. I'm not gonna turn her in.
I guess I can make something up. Maybe I saw a kid at a payphone or something.
I never thought I'd be saying this about my annoying, nosy neighbor, but you are incredible. You have no idea what this means. I will.
She's so mean.
Absolutely never do
For no
anything like this
reason.
again.
Annoying.
Yeah, I'm the best. Now I have to go, but I'd better be seeing that voice modulator in the dumpster tomorrow.
Hey, that thing cost me $30.
Don't push your luck.
Yep, fine. Yep. Into the dumpster.
Wipe your fingerprints off
Penelope?
first, I would suggest.
Good luck. I know you can find them.
Find them what? Oh, the people. the missing people. Right. Every day has been leg and arm day, which is cool since I was hoping to get back into shape. That being said, it's been a lot of long days on top of work. Yeah, definitely. It is satisfying every time we empty a box. It is a good feeling. I do like unpacking more than packing. Hey, Cab, let's go. We love you, hot neighbor. Enemies to lovers, that's what I keep hoping for. When is, like, the next kind of Nancy Drew-inspired developer gonna make a gay detective? Because that's what we really need. A canon gay Nancy Drew. Okay, well, I did that. So that's good. But I wanted to do her puzzle that she mentioned. I wanted to solve her puzzle. And I still need to find this shelter. I don't know how to find it. I think it's gotta be in the apartment somewhere. Oh! Behind the brick! Behind this brick. This bricked up wall over here. Hammer! 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 It's hammer time! Oh. Let me look at this picture. Have I seen this anywhere? No. I don't know what to do now. Now kiss. Are they flirting? I want them to be flirting. I'm manifesting it. Now she wants to be friends. Yeah, I see what side of your bread is buttered on. Well, Penelope's only a slightly tad bit less annoying and nosy, but annoying and nosy nonetheless. Hey, LaFrizra, how are you? All great romances start with telling someone you won't turn them in for a fake ransom, right? Right, yeah.
I know it's early,
Oh.
but I could really go for some
Okay,
sleep.
okay.
I'll get back to work tomorrow.
Maybe something will happen in the night. Something life-changing. Game-changing, you could even say. It is early. How long is she gonna sleep for? I feel like nothing happens before 10:30 in this universe. I've shipped Nancy with so many women, including Deirdre and Dagny, both great contenders. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for a canon gay Nancy Drew, right? Right? The amount of times I open the door to that brick wall. It's so tempting. I want to know what's back there. Can't remember what the hammer is for. Well, is something gonna happen when I go to my door? No?
Hold on. What's this?
What's what? I don't see anything. Oh. Meet me ASAP. Mitchell! Wow, Mitchell, about time you talked to me. You've been so quiet this whole episode. You did, Clementine. I'm so sorry. We just had a really good confrontation with her. It was great. One of these days, I'm gonna go through with my threat to become one of the 3 people on AO3 who writes Deirdre/Nancy. Is that there only 3 people? That's depressing.
You got the memo. Good. I've really been thinking since the last time we talked.
Oh, that's good.
I know I was quick to shut everything about
It's
Evelyn
rare for
down
you to
when you
do
first
that,
brought her up.
think.
But that's because I didn't want to have to think about her. Or maybe I still felt some deep-seated obligation to protect her. I don't know. But anyways, there's something about her you need to know.
That she's unhinged and a
16 years ago,
psychopath.
Evelyn killed her brother, Scott.
Oh, so she's killed 4
Sorry.
people
What?
in total.
That's an extreme accusation. And how would you know? Wouldn't you have been broken up by then?
Turns out she never told her husband at the time about the family shelter. Yes, I know
Oh, so
about all
he...
that. Perhaps it's the
This
90s.
shelter must have been
So, when
full
Evelyn
of
accidentally
bodies.
kills her brother
There's going to
while
be
they're in there,
so many
she runs
skeletons
crying to
down
me
there.
because I'm the only one who knows about the place, besides her parents, and she certainly wasn't going to be confiding in them.
Why do you say accidentally?
The shelter
like
is
that?
so haunted.
You think she would kill her own brother on purpose?
It's only speculation, but there have been warning signs. When we were together, she'd constantly bring up how unfair it was that Scott was going to be the one to inherit the house. She was kind of obsessed with it, saying how she was the one who deserved it because of XYZ.
The house isn't that
She
nice.
had motive.
But that doesn't make any sense. If Evelyn murdered someone, why would she immediately tell you about it?
Maybe a psychological thing? She posed it as a freak accident, but she was pretty upset, so she didn't have much filter. She let it slip that she changed her mind about something, but it was too late. But either way, she was absolutely devastated by what she had done, and I know that was genuine. Her regret. But regret couldn't bring Scott back.
Huh. Narcolepsy, Nancy. I appreciate the apparent lack of car dependency in this universe. Yeah, maybe it's just such a walkable town. Yeah, sleep almost a full 24 hours. She must be refreshed after that. She's had her beauty sleep. The hammer's for intimidation. I barely started playing Myst. Oh, dang. Hey, Jeremiah. But this reminds me of those games. Did you start with the Nancy Drew games or Myst? I gotta say, I actually started with Myst. And it was on the computers in my classroom in grade 3. Those like old like Mac computers with the colorful sides, and a bunch of us would like gather around and try to play Myst. And we never got past the first area. But then I played the Nancy Drew games quite a few years later. Yeah, but I don't like Myst. It's too hard for me. I went back to it like as an adult, being all like hubristic and thinking, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I'm so smart and grown up now and so wise. And I've played so many puzzle games, and then Myst put me in my place for sure. Ooh, I bet Willow. I love that part so much. It was great. This relationship is toxic. There aren't a lot of fic writers, but maybe half a dozen. Ugh, that's so disappointing. It's so true, Larkspur. I feel like in every fandom, it's always the, like, sapphic ships that are the least, I don't know, appreciated, with the least amount of fan fiction. It sucks that that's usually the way. Does she not know killing people is illegal? I guess not. Haunted shelter. Why are we not calling 911 about the alleged people she has killed or left to die? I'm wondering about that too. I think they can get the information out of her about where this shelter is. I guess Penelope was like, oh, I promise not to tell the police. Tell them. Tell them. Evelyn, murder is illegal, you silly goose. Evelyn's at it again. She's a serial killer, basically. Evelyn and Mitchell are so bad for each other. Mitchell kind of reminds me of Scott from Trail of the Twister, kind of a similar voice and look. I can see it. I can see it. Myst was such an absorbing game, played that so much as a kid. It is a classic. Oh my god, I can't read tonight, I'm so sorry. Embarrassed to admit that I had to cheat so much during Myst. No, don't be embarrassed, Kay. It is a hard game. It is so hard. I've played Seventh Guest. I liked that it let you skip the puzzles, because there are so many chess puzzles in that game, and I was like, no, thank you to the chess puzzles. Too young to understand much. That's very fair. That's very fair. Oh my god, played Phantasmagoria when I was way too young. My parents shouldn't have bought me that game. That is a wild game. Yeah, definitely too, like, you can definitely be too young to play that game. It's so gory as well. Like, there's obviously, like, some other stuff going on, but the gore is intense. One thing I don't like about this part of the game is you basically only talk to Mitchell and Evelyn for most of it. They annoy me. Yeah, I don't really like... Well, I don't know. I think everyone in this game has their pros and cons, has their flaws and their good points.
Okay then. How exactly did it happen?
According to her, Scott was in town for a visit on the way to a work trip, and they went down to explore the tunnels for old time's sake. Yeah, what a weird family.
Oh, let's explore the
She
tunnels
didn't
for
go into
old
any more
time's
detail than
sake.
that, but that place is a carefully crafted death trap. One push in the wrong direction could easily end someone's life.
Why did Hendrik create like a death trap for his family? Full stop. Why did he create a death trap for his family? Why did he do that? What a strange man. Okay, I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick. I will be right back. So, see you shortly. And talk shit about Mitchell while I'm gone. You can do that, if you want. Okay, I'm back. Why is Mitchell such a red flag name? Maybe it reminds you of Uncle Mitch from Secrets Can Kill Remastered. Wait, where did I leave off? We don't kill people because we're empaths. I missed out on a lot of FMV and popular games because my dad wanted me to only play educational games, but I love edutainment games as well. I was just barely old enough to know that if my parents saw some of the scenes in Phantasmagoria, they'd 100% not let me finish it, but I wanted to see how it ended, so I kept it hush-hush. I am impressed more that you would be able to complete that game as a child, although I guess it does have Hintmaster. That's like the men with happy families and good jobs going cave spelunking and getting trapped. Is US literally the only country that doesn't call it a washroom? I don't know. I feel like we've had this debate before. We've definitely had this debate before. I see Clementine asking as well. It's washroom because, well, I got used to calling them that because, yeah, most washrooms don't have, like, a bath in them. So if I'm at school and I'm like, please may I use the bathroom, that doesn't make sense. There's no bath. I like powder room, though. It makes me feel like an old Hollywood starlet. I had the entire Learning Company library and Nancy Drew. That seems pretty stacked. Talk shit about Mitchell. More like, Mitchell, am I right? You got him, Mackenzie. Mitchell is an ick name. Makes me think of Hint Down the Freeman. I don't know that. What is Oh No Snuggly? What did I do? Exactly, Willow. Bathroom doesn't even describe most of them. More like a powder room with just like... Wait, what's the definition of a powder room? I don't think I've ever met someone named Mitchell in real life. I don't think I have either, actually. I knew one Mitchell, and I didn't like him. Also reminds me of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode where they watched a shitty 70s detective movie called Mitchell, and it was just some sleazy leisure suit guy for over an hour. Ugh. Maybe it reminds me of Uncle Mitch from Secrets Can Kill Remastered. You're on to something there. Yeah, that's what it makes me think of. Detective Beechel. Uncle Mitch was a big old weirdo. That is so true. Nobody likes Mitch. Yes, oh my god, I've played Harvester. That one is truly off the wall, Clementine. I streamed that at one point. Yeah, that game is very wild. I was thinking at one point about making highlights of it, but so much of that game is just inappropriate for YouTube. YouTube would not like it, so I ended up scrapping that. But talking about Phantasmagoria, that was like the game that fostered my love of FMVs. There are actually highlights of me playing that game on this very channel, if you go far back enough. I think they're in my Nancy Drew Game Alternatives playlist. No, not as in laundry room. Why would I be going to the laundry room? A latrine in the military, but that sounds so crass. Not necessarily, Clementine. My washroom has a bathtub. I've just got used to saying washroom instead of bathroom now, so I just say that. No one washes their hands in the US. The little girl's room. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. It feels... Yeah, I don't like that. They don't even have faucets here. If you bathe in the toilet, any old washroom is a bathroom. If. That's a big if. That's an awfully big if. A powder room on a floor plan here means it's just a toilet, usually the sink too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've known those in my time. A powder room is a half bath. Knew a kid named Mitchell in 5th grade. We were constantly beefing. Harvester, I think you might be right, Martin. That is the most unhinged game. It is... Yeah, it is wild. Nightmare fuel, definitely. Game Grumps did an interview with the creator of Phantasmagoria. Oh, I bet that would be fun. Yeah, because she's a woman as well. Roberta Williams, I think. Is that Roberta Williams? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, one of the most random things I always remember about Harvesters, there's this freaking wasp woman who, spoilers, is literally half wasp, half woman. Like, it's so random, but that was one of my favorite bits of the game. Because it was one of the only bits where it wasn't, like, being like, ooh, look how non-PG we're being, whoa! It was like, yeah, it was just kind of weird and off the wall in a genuinely weird and off the wall way, and not in a way to be like, let's push the envelope as far as we can possibly go at every moment, which they do in most of the rest of the game. And there's a clown with a chainsaw at one point. Yeah, restroom also works. My mom called the vanity side room by the bathroom her powder room. Yeah, I feel like I'd, like, see that as being a powder room. A chair and a mirror to touch up your makeup. Yeah, I'd probably maybe call that a dressing room, but I like powder room better. A horror game coming out. Yes, Somnium Tenebris. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but that one looks really cool. I don't know if I'll play it, though, because it looks maybe too scary. Yeah, Roberta Williams, for sure. Yeah, Wasp Lady. Yes, Phantasmagoria 2. I also have a playthrough or highlights video of me playing that on my channel. Canonically bisexual protagonist. A lavatory. That's very posh. A handful of games I wish would get a remake or remaster. Colonel's Bequest / Dagger of Amun-Ra are up there. I want to play those at some point. I really like games like Penelope Pendrick and Alex Hill addressing more adult topics like cheating, death, etc. Yeah, I really like that as well, okay? I think those elements of these games are my favorite parts. Yeah, made more for the age of players who grew up with Nancy Drew. Totally.
Did you alert the police at the time?
I had no proof, no body. How could I? It's not like I or anyone else could get back in there without Evelyn and all her different types
Oh,
of
we need a
keys.
lot of different types of
Evelyn
keys?
suddenly became petrified at the idea of anyone finding the shelter. Before that,
But
she
where
never
is
really
the
cared much
shelter,
about
Mitch?
the secrecy of it all.
Can you tell
except
me?
out of respect for her parents. So I figure there must be some kind of evidence of what she did down there.
Where is the shelter? Mitchell?
Was there ever an investigation at the time? I mean,
A true
if Scott
Clementine.
just suddenly disappeared. Wouldn't there be friends and family concerned?
Scott was only visiting. I'm sure there were all sorts of searches going on wherever he was living at the time, but nothing here in Carlisle.
Wouldn't they be track down his only living relative? Wouldn't they have figured out he was going to visit her? I don't know. That doesn't really stand up to, in my opinion. Unless it was like the classic police department, much like the one here in Carlisle, where they're like, I don't really actually know how to investigate a crime. Guess I'll just not do it. He does kind of sound like Scott. You see it too? Might have a look in the slang dictionary and see how many words for toilet there are. Countless, I'm sure.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Maybe a couple weeks after she told me. She came around a couple more times to cry on my shoulder, but call me a monster. I reminded her that we were broken up and I needed my space. That was the last time.
If this is true, do you think Gerald could have found out her secret?
That's what I was getting to. I know Gerald was searching for something big before he disappeared. Didn't take long to figure out what he was looking for. I played dumb, of course, because I didn't want to get involved with any of that mess. I never guessed he was actually anywhere close to finding it. Then you come along mentioning Evelyn's name, and I put two and two together.
Wow. Well, this would fill in a few missing puzzle pieces. Last time I spoke to her, she implied that Gerald and the others had found the shelter and would be guaranteed
I can't
to
believe
be
the
dead by
shelter
now.
shelter
refused to
is
go
full
down
of
herself
death
to
traps.
look,
I'm
and
imagining it like an
also
Indiana
refused to take
Jones
me
tomb. Full of like
Bingo.
spikes,
I figure you'll be needing
pressure
this.
plates. Oh.
I'd tell you where the entrance is, but I think you already know where to
No,
look.
I don't, Mitchell. No, I really don't.
And
Please
there's one
tell
more thing
me.
you should probably know.
Please, Mitchell.
Her brother isn't the only one who suffered in that place. I'd still have two arms if it weren't for her.
Wow, so she's killed 4
What?
people and 1
I thought
arm.
you said what happened was a firefighting accident.
It's easier to say that than I lost it at the hands of my ex-fiancée when we were in her crazy uncle's booby-trapped bomb shelter.
Okay. Maybe that is a bit convoluted. Wow, though, that's...
Hannah! Oh my god, you called
I
it.
wouldn't be too
You
upset if she was
called
brought to
it.
justice. I believe in you.
Thanks, Mitchell. And Gerald will be back to his bookstore in no time.
In spirit,
Let's hope.
if not in flesh.
Penelope?
As in, he'll be a ghost.
Don't lose your head down there, okay? And that's not a metaphor.
Yikes. I'll try my best.
Oh, okay, people who said this game gets wild were not wrong. Oh my god, the police here just pays for pizza and has random people doing their investigations. Yeah, literally, that's all they're good for. You always were a kidder, Evelyn. Mitchell, probably. I understand that reference. Oh, Bog, yeah, the Bog. The Lou, the WC. Hannah, very impressive. 50-50 chance of either bombs killing you or the shelter killing you if you even manage to get in. It seems like more than a 50-50 chance of the shelter killing you. It seems like everyone who's gone in there, except maybe Evelyn, has either died or lost a limb. This is my first playthrough, Em. How are you, by the way? I don't think I asked that before. Okay, so... He's like, oh, I'm sure, I think you know where it is. I don't, though, Mitchell, is the thing. I don't know where it is. I really would appreciate you telling me. I know that What's-His-Face bought the apartment building that I'm in. And there also seemed to be a spot by the cliffs that was significant. Oh, Hannah, thank you for gifting a membership to Jack Sampson Forever. Thank you so much, Hannah. That's so sweet of you. Aw. Thank you for your generosity. I'm sure Jack will enjoy the extra videos and content. I'm glad you liked that, Kay. Should have everything to find the shelter. Yeah. Except the brain power. No, I'll go talk to Evelyn. I'm sure I can figure it out. if I put some effort into it. Shelter is actually just one of the giant tombs. Is it when she's out? In Tomb Raider with parkour and creatures. Yeah, I go inside and I find like a skinless clone of myself, of Penelope Pendrick, and then we have to have a duel to the death. That's gonna be the end of this game for sure. No, wait. Evelyn should be home right now. I didn't look at the clock properly, partly because it's partly covered by my microphone, but jeez. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, Em. I think, like, I've been having a lot of trouble getting stuck in this game, which has been frustrating. Like, I feel like I've been almost constantly, like, stuck. Like, right now. Oh no, I did make a wish! The angel number! My wish would be to find the shelter. Okay, wait, what? Oh, maybe this... A fortification withered by time stands tall as an icy current winds into the distance, and the sunlight bounces back towards the sky. That's definitely like a lighthouse. People said that would only become significant at the end of the game. The pages. Let me look at the pages again. I wish you could cycle through the pages more easily. Face towards the direction of the setting sun. And that's got to be some pressure plate nonsense going on inside the shelter. Many a tragedy. Cipher key. Vandenberg. Now we've done that one. We've seen that. And then Penelope summons her persona and a gun or something. Yeah, this turns into like a first-person shooter at the end of it. I think this game could really benefit from a hint system. I completely agree, Clementine. I completely agree. It's strange because I feel like, you know, this game is so inspired by Nancy Drew, and that's such a big element in the Nancy Drew games. It's kind of puzzling that that wasn't included. Okay, I need a hint about where to find this shelter. I'm not figuring it out. Shelter took me a while to figure out. Yeah, someone will call for hints, truly. Had the same problem. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating because I want to like it. I think the story is really interesting, and I've said this before, but I think MC Escher is like such an ideal and genius like historical figure to choose to feature in like a Nancy Drew-like game like this. Under my bed? Wait, I just looked over there, didn't I? This thing? I looked at this thing. Yeah. Hot neighbor returns in game 2 as the calling person. I would love that. Code on one page that relate to the grid with the eye? Oh, so like the tragedy... I kind of worried that would be the case, this one. But how is that going to... Huh? Page with the eye. Face towards the direction of the setting sun. West. No. East? I can never remember. Under your bed we find all of the leftover pizza. It must stink. It must reek. I'd love to see some carryover of this game into the next one. Yeah, because that's something that the Nancy Drew game should have done more, I think. Maybe a character in this game becoming friends with Penelope who offers her phone call, hints in subsequent games. Yeah, I would love that. Some continuity. Help you unlock something in your room. Oh, the paintings. It must be. Oh, God. Oh, God. Does it matter which painting? I guess this one is more visible. Oh, oh Lord. Oh Lord. This seems really hard. This seems really hard. So I have to do Vandenberg, is that right? I'm guessing, or tragedy? Which, like, And do I have to use the cipher? The one above my bed. Okay, thank you. In the west. Thank you. That's what I thought the first time. I was better than I thought I was. Thank you, Panda. The eyes have it. That was a good hint, Lissy. Can use the do I have a compass? Oh, I do have a compass. I totally forgot I had a compass. Oh, Lord, yeah. Cardinal direction indicates the frame. Oh, but how would I know that was west? Like, the compass doesn't seem to change, does it? Cipher is later. No cipher needed. It's just about finding the right eye to poke. Okay, thank you. That's helpful. Let me... Where are my pages? There they are. What letter and number could it possibly be? Oh, wait, don't tell me. C8.5. I recalled, I remembered. C8.5. So we just need to go down the third column of eyes. 0.5, 1. 1.5, 2. 2.5 you can't see, but I'm pointing with my pen at my screen. Now I've lost track. I think that was 2.5. Let me start again. 1.5, 1. No, 0.5, 1. 1.5, 2. 2.5, 3. 3. Wait. It said 8.5. Is it even... Can I put the sketchbook page on there? Like, hold it up?
Work.
Oh, I can use something.
That doesn't work.
Oh, am I supposed to use the compass, maybe? Yes, okay. That's a 9? It definitely said 8.5. Oops, that's not the right one. C 8.5. If Penelope ever travels overseas, it could be other local foods instead of pizza. That would be fun. Just poke some eyes, even though I remembered seeing some code for... Oh, so you just did it randomly. Second try. You know what? That was a good hint, Martin. What? This has been under my pizzas the entire time. And I never knew. This would be terrifying. Imagine if you discovered there was a secret passage that looked like it went to Silent Hill in the floor in your room this whole time. This dank, dark passage where you can't even see the bottom. All of the leftover pizzas fell through the trapdoor. It all makes sense now. You have thousands of pizzas at the bottom. Endless meat pies in Australia. That sounds pretty good. I'd go for some endless meat pies. Under the pizza the whole time. Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Yeah, they should. You know what? The creators should put that on a shirt. They do have Penelope Pendrick merch. I think it's on Etsy if you want to look for it. Remember when I got to this point thinking I was at the end of the game? There's still so much more. Well, I guess I have to navigate all the death traps. So you're saying I won't finish it tonight, Mackenzie? The pizza catacombs. I would have left immediately and went as far away as I could. Yeah. That is terrifying. The Hatch and Lost. Oh, I haven't seen Lost. Oh, this is scary. It's dark. It's dark. I do have a lantern, though. Penelope, use her lantern. It doesn't work. Oh, it's so dark. Use the lantern. Okay. Oh, this is so scary. It's so dank down here. Is that a dead rat? It is a dead rat. It's like a squashed rat. It's squashed. It is... What has squashed this rat? There's no sign of how it died. It's just squashed. Oh, and the music is scary. The music is so scary. Maybe the pizza delivery guy comes from down there and just pops at the edge of your bed. Oh my god, he probably does. That's how he gets around town so fast. Just like redacted an alibi in ashes. Now we know why the pizza's on the floor. Oh my god. Drop the ceiling chunk down the hole. I should have brought that with me. Yeah, rest in peace, rat. Flat rat. Not Remy. It is Ted's like, what killed this rat? What stomped it flat? That's gonna be my first published poem. What stomped this rat? What made it flat? That could actually also be a song. Put that to music. Alberta entering the chat. Yeah, this is the border to Alberta. They've just shot the rat. Like a pizza goblin. One of the other corpses squashed it, probably. Bricks. Maybe it got squashed by a brick. Wait, that... Oh, I thought something was drawn on the wall, but no. Oh. I need a buddy. We should have brought Stacy down here with us.
No way I could jump that.
Oh, classic. There's something over there. Look at that. Do I have boards or something? No! I have nothing. No! I've come so close.
No way
And
I
yet
could
so
jump that.
far. Is there going to be a second chance?
No way I
No.
could jump that.
What if you scooch along the edge, the side? I'm going to have to find some, like, boards or planks or something. Devastating. I swear I had some planks or boards earlier. There's no planks or boards down here? Just a squashed rat? The rat pothole. What's the rat pothole? Maybe your neighbor stomped on it during the fake fire drill. Yeah, she was stomping pretty aggressively. Now we're just gonna pretend that's not there. Can I take this? Walk on that? Oh, there's gotta be like planks around the building, because the builders. Here, great. Perfect. Chekhov's planks. Flat rat who doesn't know the meaning of... Oh wait! Flat rat who doesn't know the meaning of fear. When it's hot in your face. No time to waste when you're face to face. Missed opportunity for a death scene. That's what I was thinking, Martin. Yeah, it's dangerous to go alone. Buddy system, Penelope. Pizza rat. Like Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe the rat was the one who's been delivering the pizzas. Penelope parkour. That would be epic. You find out she's secretly a parkour
One isn't
master.
sturdy enough. I need to find a second.
Well, maybe tell me that before I come all the way back down here, Penelope. What a buzzkill. What a party pooper. Yeah, the good news, bad news are like camp in a good way. Maybe there's another one upstairs. There, are you happy now, Penelope? If I go back down there and she's like, 2 isn't gonna be enough, I will scream. It's so nice, though, finally having something to do. It feels so good. Just use the leftover pizza to fill the chasm. Yeah, it'd be like rock hard by now. Flake of ceiling paint to build an Escher bridge. That's what I was thinking. There we go. How's that, Penelope?
This is Colin's missing painting.
Oh, I knew it was the cliffs. Well, the painting was called Cliffside, so yeah, Snuggly, duh. Oh, this looks like a death trap room. One of these doors gives you life. The others give you death. I don't know if I just want to click on these doors. Oh, I can only go to this one, maybe? Okay, well that helps, I guess. One plank per foot, obviously, of course, of course. And there's a pothole that was viral for a sec because it's shaped like a rat. Oh, I didn't see that, but I wish I had. Okay, am I gonna open this door to an explosion or something? Well, that didn't sound good. Oh, insert my object.
That doesn't work.
What? I was so convinced. Because doesn't it... Hold on, let me look at my papers again. Insert into thing. Maybe that's not the right thing. But it looks like I can do something there. Screwdriver. No, don't look at the screwdriver.
That doesn't work.
The Muppets used to have a restaurant. Yes, I've been there. Was it like Rizzo's Pizza Rizzo. I had a Pizza Rizzo shirt. I think it got like it turned pink in the wash or something though, so I got rid of it, which is tragic. Is this one thing just gonna stop me flat in my tracks like that rat?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Pay the toll. Yeah, I'm so sad they got rid of the whole Muppets area at Disney World. That sucks.
That doesn't work.
More tedious than Death Trap. You were so right, Clementine. You were so right, as usual.
That doesn't work.
Well, hammer
That
it.
doesn't work.
I can't believe it's not this de-rusting. I spent all this time de-rusting this
Doesn't
thing
work.
and it's not even that. Save. Oh, that's probably a good idea. Death Trap. Now you'll magically climb down the same cliff without dying. What? Is that true? Is that actually true, Martin? I have to use the measuring tape to saw them to the correct length and some paint to make it look good. Yeah, Penelope would do that. It does have Blackmore Manor vibes, just less green. I'm so annoyed. I've come so far only to be stopped by this weird little thing. I can't look at anything else in this room, huh? Wait, am I trapped in this room? No. Okay. For a second I was like, oh no. You are trapped in this room. Literal illusion of choice. So true, hero. Hi, monkey. How are you? Oh, good night, Mackenzie. I hope your hair appointment goes well. Sleep well. Good to have you here. Have a good one. Yeah, I mean, the pizza wasn't good, but the vibes were impeccable. It was more about the experience than the pizza. It is true. Oh, true. And I thought I needed a rope or something for that. That is silly, because there's no indication. Ah. Okay. Let me just try going to Evelyn's house. Follow the painting. This game loves to, like, stop my momentum in its tracks. That's okay. This is exciting, too. I've been wanting to go down to this cliff. That sounded dangerous. Oh, a box. Aha, that's what I need. A magnet. Yeah, I can see why, Ducos du Maron, 1897 or something like that? Okay, this phase of the moon is going to be so significant to a puzzle or something later. For sure. Does that picture have a back? Can I look at the back? No, I guess not. Okay. Old photo. And that's that. I thought the shelter would be built into this cliff. Oh my god. The flat earthers were right. Do you see that? Flat as that rat in the tunnels. It's changed my worldview. Hey Elaine, how are you doing? Needs to sleep after all the climbing. Yeah, it must be pretty tiring. Pray to God Evelyn's at the soup kitchen. Yeah, I took a chance and she was, luckily. It is a lot of back and forth. I'm not a huge fan of that in games, to be honest. Pizza Rizzo is the best for vibes. Miss that area. It kills me. It's all being read. Oh yeah, Monsters Inc. I forgot that's what it was. Monsters Inc. has much less staying power in my mind than the Muppets. Oh, Sorry, I got the wrong one. Like, who gives... Like, are there any, like, passionate Monsters, Inc. lovers out there? I've met many passionate Muppets lovers, including myself, but I've never met someone who's like, my whole personality is Monsters, Inc. I love Monsters, Inc. so much, man. Like, I know they redid, like, the Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets. That's fine, but it's like, it's basically a reskin of the ride. It's not, like, their own special area. First quarter moon, yeah. Maybe this fictional universe is a flat Earth. Yeah, in the Penelope Pendrick universe, the Penny universe, the Earth is flat. Okay, I thought I'd need a second one because there's definitely another hole below. This is a death trap. Now this is a death trap. Indiana Jones would tell you that. Can I like throw a rock or something? Wait, I'm gonna save over my death trap save. Colin does give flat earther vibes. Definitely. So does Evelyn. Okay, let's die. That was very violent. I got sliced to ribbons. Open your eyes, people. Rats are not round. I'm a flat ratter. Yeah, exactly, Cause. Not enough Muppets. Oh, sorry, Lauren. You are one of those Monsters, Inc. fans. That's fair. I just had never met anyone like you before. You're a rare breed. Yeah, I didn't really like that in Payne's Creek Killings. And then I'd always forget where the information was supposed to be, and I'd give up too easily and look it up, which was frustrating. Yeah, but Payne's Creek Killings had some spooky scares in it. Yeah, Monkey, it was very deadly. Got sliced like pizza. To shreds, you say? Only the correct door will not kill you? Wait, I can look at go into the other doors now? No. Yes. What? I swear I could not go into these other doors before. It was exactly like I said. It's gotta be the moons. It's the moons. It's the moon. It's the phase of the moon. A moment of brilliance. From me? I liked that. Well, let's try this. Snuggly genius moment. Common snuggly W. What's happening? That sounds bad.
I don't like the sound
Yeah,
of
neither
that.
do I, Penny. Was that something happening out here? No, I don't even... I thought the room had maybe moved like in Blackmore Manor or something. Oh, turquoise water in border road. It's Dutch. Okay, they're...
I'm guessing this is Dutch.
Well, they're obviously
I
colors.
may need a little help with this one.
Do I have to leave again? And ask someone for help? Yeah, why couldn't the death trap be rusted shut? Why isn't there more rust around here? Sliced it a little under half, like she likes her pizzas. Snuggly W, thank you. Mic drop. Yeah, I should save over that death trap save. I like this gauntlet of death traps. This is a fun thing to have in a Nancy Drew-esque game. Oh, I want to play that one, Steven, but I haven't even played Root Trees yet. I'm so behind on games. It takes me so much time to play games in my own time. I never have enough time for them. But I've been still really enjoying Fallout London. I think it's going to be, not to speak too soon, but I think it's going to be my game of the year. I did buy The Seance of Blake Manor in the Steam summer sale, so I'm excited to get to that at some point. Do I really have to leave again?
I need something for this.
I need to call an expert. I hate this. Why do we keep having to leave and come back? I feel like I'm making progress and I get all excited and then it's like, this puzzle. Oh, this puzzle. Ominous, ominous. I thought we were past the ominous puzzles. So many puzzles down here. Oh god. Oh god. Why can't there be like many pinball machines down there instead? Who knows Dutch? Maybe John.
Hi, Branham. It's Penelope.
Ah.
I was wondering if you could translate something for me.
Well, I may not be the best.
Yeah, exactly,
person,
Martin. It's really quite
but
similar.
a search engine, however, knows a few languages.
Yeah, it's funny, Penelope. You could
I
just
don't
do
have
that.
a cell phone, actually.
Ever heard of this thing called the
Really?
library?
Huh. You must be seen as a heretic among the Church of Millennials.
Yeah,
This shelter
maybe.
requires a lot of back and forth.
I'm
I
just
hate
not a fan
that.
of technology.
I
hate
admire
that.
your ability to put individuality over convenience. I'd personally never be able to give up being able to order a large hamburger with only a few clicks of a button.
Oh, this guy's a man after my own heart.
Anywho, what would you like translated?
It's definitely Dutch, which I don't speak. So here's hoping my language studies will come in handy. Turquoise wateren onder in Bordeaux hemel.
She's doing a pretty good job.
Lavendelvelden. De bronze zon werpt roze stralen over het
I would not
limonbos.
be able to pronounce that nearly as well.
Turquoise waters under a burgundy sky beyond lavender fields. The bronze sun casts pink rays over the lime.
That
grove.
was pretty obvious, I feel like.
That sounds right. Thanks, Branham.
Of course. Happy explorations, Miss Pendrick.
They got the back and forth of the Nancy Drew games down for sure. It feels almost worse in this right now. I don't think so, Hannah. I think it's a game that I'd enjoy more if I played it solo. Yeah. I think... Because I think it involves, like, a bit more... like, cerebralness. Is my impression. Sorry, you know what? I don't have time to think up the correct words. I'm gonna use words that are close enough at this point. Made up words that are close enough to real words. Oh, I don't need to even do it anymore. Okay. I'm not what I'd call a Disney adult, Kay. I don't really care about Disney itself, but I've had a few really nice family vacations to Disney. I think my favorite parts of Disney are like the non-themed parts, which they are gradually getting rid of, like the old, you know, in like Disneyland, they have like what's now Pixar Pier. Before it was like unthemed and just like a casual chill area, and I liked it a lot more. I don't care about Pixar. I like the Muppets, obviously, but then they got rid of the Muppets area in favor of more kind of like strongly like Disney IPs. Yeah, and there's like I don't care a lot about a ton of Disney IPs. I don't know if I'd ever go back to the Disney parks. Like, I don't have a lot of motivation to at this point in my life, especially because of how expensive they are and only getting more expensive. But I have had a few like really pleasant trips there in the past. I went with my friend who I met online once, which was really nice. That was the last time in 2019 that I went. But yeah. If only you could guess from the words being 80% similar to English. Yeah, I know, right? The only one that I didn't... Yeah, Burgundy. I guess that's the only one that I wouldn't have been able to immediately guess, but... Okay, wait, but now...
I need something for this.
I need something for this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't even have come back down here, because I need something for this. Magnet.
That doesn't work.
This thing.
That doesn't work.
Hammer.
That doesn't work.
Just a pinball gauntlet for the ending. I would have loved that. Yeah, prefer a pinball machine. Exactly! Who wouldn't? Oh, JV, I had to restart the stream because I was having technical difficulties, but we're back now. Welcome back, Deanna. But yeah, Branham is a king. You can call me, I lived in Belgium for a short while. Dang, so you wouldn't even have needed to call Branham. Penelope not having a smartphone is genuinely a hindrance in something like this. Even Sherlock Google stuff when he can. Yeah, it feels like weird. It feels like it's just... The fact that she doesn't have a smartphone is just in there to, like, make things a bit more complicated for you to do. Because I guess the idea is, like, why wouldn't you just Google some of this stuff? Like, then you wouldn't get to phone anyone, but, like, in that case, why not just set it in, like, the past before cell phones were invented, you know? Or before cell phones were common. Violet is not purple. Oh, it's something else! Aye! Jeez. Funnily enough, in French, violet and violet are purple when you translate literally. Yeah, I wouldn't really know, to be honest, the difference between violet and purple. They're pretty similar in my book. Oh yeah, the era of disc changes? That would suck. Muppet Treasure Island, so good. Yeah, I liked Epcot. I definitely liked Epcot. I think I've only been to Epcot once. I would love some, JB. I would love some so much. Mixed colors. How am I gonna get colors? Who knows color theory in this game? Oh! Oh my god, the literal character who is an artist! Duh! Whoa! To compare to Nates, he drew in the purple/violet mix-up. Google Translate also made the same mistake from English to Icelandic. Interesting. Like, well, maybe he's not here, but maybe in his closet. Or maybe at his home. I can break into his home. Ow! I got clobbered. Am I in another death trap? Gas?
What is
Someone's trying to gas me?
Gas? My key is gone.
Oh.
I need to find a way to pick this lock.
Break
Quick.
the lock with the hammer. Quick. Oh my god, I'm stressed now. Where's my lantern? Where's my freaking lantern? What is happening?
That didn't work.
Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally in the dark. I can't use screwdriver. I can't use hammer. I'm confused. I'm confused. What am I doing? What is that? I can't seem to use any of my items. I can only, like... What? I don't understand that. I remember when Epcot in Florida was supposed to be off limits to IPs. Now they've got Frozen and Ratatouille in there. I wish they would keep some parks off limits to those. Yeah, like, is nothing sacred, right? Oh, do you, Cause? That's interesting. I bet they would be a very kind of complicated place to work for. Cell phones are too mainstream, yeah. Penelope's too much of a hipster. Penelope is a very hipster name as well. Penny Penny. Not really into technology. Girl, it's not like we're telling you to use Gen AI. You don't even use Google. This game does have parts when it feels like it's making things difficult for weird reasons. Yeah, I guess just to add to the game time maybe is part of it. Obviously, fuck JKR, but I went to Universal like 10 years ago, and the best ice cream I've ever had was at one of the shops in Harry Potter World. Yeah, it sucks that J.K. Rowling is like the worst person in the world, or one of them, because I did used to be a Harry Potter fan, and I also went to the Harry Potter World, and it was incredible. Like, they did a really good job making it really immersive and magical. But it's like, now I'd never give them money to go there. Yeah, disappointing. More than disappointing, in fact. The bookstore can have a few more books. Yeah, Dutch English Dictionary. Purple has red in it and violet has blue. Okay. See, Penelope, if you had a smartphone, or Penelope could get KO'd, you could rig someone right now. Maybe just paint fumes. The paper clips on the shelf? How am I supposed to find the paper clips? You do remember? I haven't been in this closet for years, it feels like. There's not many points in the game where you go into the closet. You only get a phone to light it up. Or a lantern not disappearing when using the shelter. Yeah, what's the deal with that? I really want to like this game. I feel like there's so many parts that are just making me annoyed, and it's not a good feeling. Makes me wonder how Penelope would do if she one day comes across a mystery that really focuses on cyber and tech when she's such a non-technology old school person. She would simply not take that case. The first hour, she'd be like, have you tried calling Nancy Drew? She might be available, or Alex Hill. Not my bag, really. Maybe just paint fumes could be. Penelope would also have a torch right now with a smartphone. Exactly. Use the spray bottle on the death trap like a cat. This is so stupid. I have, like, there was no indication I need to remember things. I have not been in here very long. Okay, well, I guess now... Like, if you'd had more time that you'd spent in this closet in the game. But, this is frustrating.
What is that? Is that gas?
Should be able to hover over what you grab.
My key is gone. I need to find a way
see
to
the
pick this lock.
silhouette.
Quick.
I didn't seem to be able to do that. I've grabbed something? That means I grabbed something?
That didn't work.
I thought that was the paperclip. It is around here, right?
That didn't work.
Am I like picking up toilet paper or something?
That didn't work.
I can't see the silhouette.
That didn't work.
It was right in that location.
That didn't work.
It is a pixel hunt. This sucks. This sucks. I've never read Harry Potter, but not for any moral reasons. I felt a little too old for them when they came out. The letters on the page were a bit too big to be taken seriously by a young me. Well, it's probably good that you never read them, to be honest. Penelope would be one of the really frustrating tech-inept customers I deal with at work. Look at a picture. Like, I had made sure to have my mouse over them when I got clobbered, but then you like, are spawned in facing the opposite way, so you can't just do that. I could have sworn... I need, like, a post-it note or something. Do I have a post-it note? I don't think so. At least not convenient. You know what? I'm gonna put my finger on the screen. I grabbed something else. I guess so. This is stupid. I don't like this at all. Well, this isn't fun. You just have to believe you have it.
What is that? Is that gas?
Okay. If I don't grab it, it is a major flaw in this game because I have my
key is
finger
gone.
exactly
I need to find a way to pick this
on
lock.
the screen
Quick.
where the paper clips were.
That didn't work.
So that's nonsense, right? Sorry. Sorry, I'm being such a negative Nancy.
That didn't
But that's
work.
so frustrating. Like, what? How?
That didn't work.
I don't blame you, Lissy. Oh, good night, monkey. Thank you so much. I will need all the help that I can get, apparently.
That didn't work.
But Martin, I literally had my finger on the paper clips. And I clicked in that exact spot, and it wasn't the paper clips somehow. The closet has an upper and a lower part, so you have to look up when... I hate this. Like, how would you remember that necessarily or know that you needed to do that in the dark? Yeah, there's light coming in from the tiny gaps. The room itself shouldn't be completely pitch dark. Yes. It is giving the photo developer puzzle from Danger by Design, but worse somehow. Oh my god. That's what I did too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It seems like other people struggled, so I feel better. Zoomed in on the bottom shelves. Stupid. Stupid. I never read Harry Potter. That's because my mom said they would be too hard for me. Mind you, I was reading at a college level at that time. Yeah, I bet you were insulted, but again, that's a good thing. It is very flawed, and like, why did she think this would be fun? I just don't understand the thought process behind some of these puzzles. Like, you think, like, how would you think this would be a good and fun puzzle? Because it requires people to remember so many things in, like, an area you're not really in very much at all. Like, I went in the closet, like, once before. I would never remember
My key is gone.
that I
need
needed
to
to,
find a way
like,
to pick this
click
lock.
on an upper level, or I'd assume that I wouldn't need to do that. I picked something up.
That didn't work.
Oh my god. The arrow?
That didn't work.
I was on the right side, the right part of the shelf at this point, wasn't I? Oh, I had something.
That didn't work.
I think it was the spray bottle, like someone else said. I would pick the photo development puzzle as well, because at least you can cheat out of that one. Oh. At least it's just counting seconds, yeah. Try moving up, yeah. Only makes sense if you're playing the game in one sitting, which is ridiculous because this game is really long. This puzzle, the cock timing puzzle, made me want to tear my hair out. I am feeling that, Lou Fraser, and I hate being negative. But I think this is the thing I have hated the most in this game. This stupid nonsense right here. Especially because it doesn't, like, really give you that much time. And then every time you have to first click the door. So frustrating.
Gas?
Yeah, definitely, JV.
My key is gone.
I know,
I
girl.
need to find a way to
We've
pick
been through
lock.
this.
Quick.
Penny. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That's not a paper clip. I've still got this same stupid thing. Oh, it's the toilet paper! God, Penelope, use your brain. If it feels like toilet paper, it's oh, there's a paper clip. It's probably not a paper clip. Unbelievable that she would be picking
I
up.
can't leave it like this.
Oh,
I can't
God.
leave it like this.
I need to duct tape it or something? Do I even have duct tape? Oh, God. Is there duct tape in the closet? Oh my God. The fact that she would pick up toilet paper and, like, try to unlock the door with it, she'd be like, oh, that's not right. Are you stupid, Penny? Are you stupid? Like, if it was me in this closet, I would realize that I wasn't picking up anything that you could unlock a door with. I think I could know toilet paper by feel and realize that I couldn't unlock a door with it. Oh my God. I can't believe I keep using the toilet paper. This puzzle bad is so right, JD. Oh. Yeah, the photo development puzzle can be done with post-it notes on the screen. It is random. I like the fact that you have to remember that you need to go to the upper shelf first. So frustrating. Especially because it's supposed to be a thing, like, ideally, I think you don't want the player to die more than once there. To keep the momentum going and keep frustration out. Thank you, JV. I got it, yeah, phew. Yeah, like that would work. Like, come on, Penelope, use your brain. I know you're being gassed, and maybe you don't have all your wits about you, but seriously. Rags, famous for being 100% airproof. Yeah, right? Okay, wait, no, I needed actually, I needed to get what I actually went in there for. Great. I think I should go report this to my, I was gonna say, cop friend. My cop acquaintance. Guess who totally not escape with a pop and the cloth in the pipe. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Completely airtight. All this for paint you could have gotten at Wait, what? What's that last word, cause? I'm guessing like a store, which is so true. And I'm also like, am I gonna be painting those buttons? Is that gonna be the puzzle? I guess we'll find out.
I'm going to make this quick. Don't arrest Colin. The ransom was fake. And
Oh.
I think I know where the victims are.
Yeah, we have a lot to tell him.
Whoa, slow down. Okay, ransom fake. Good.
I probably
Drop
should have told him
everything on
about that beforehand.
You know where they are?
This is going to sound crazy, but somewhere in Carlisle is a hidden structure. that
Somewhere, I know
at
where it
least
is
two
at
of them
this
were looking
point.
for. Oh, they're in there. I just know it. If I can find it, I can find them.
I don't follow in the slightest. But I won't waste your time with questions. Get back out there and do what you do.
Excuse me, someone tried to kill me? Tried to gas me? Can I not tell him? Cloth in the pipe gives the same energy as the crowbar. Whatever holding up the pipe in secrets can kill. It's so true. Health and safety nightmare. There's definitely ways to improve this puzzle, like adding different sound effects for the objects you can pick up. Yeah, or even having it just be like the screen that you were just on, instead of having to go up, navigate up and down in the shelves. And like the fact you wouldn't even necessarily know you needed to be looking for the paperclip in the first place. Like, I only knew that because people in chat said that. Like, if I'd been doing this alone, I'd be like, what am I even supposed to be doing right now? I would have no idea. Went through so much just to steal used tubes of paint. Truly, truly. I used a walkthrough for that puzzle and still couldn't figure out for the longest time. Yeah, I feel like that's a bad sign. When even with a walkthrough, you have trouble with a puzzle. And the fact that this isn't even the first puzzle in this game that's like that. Yeah. I will say I had very high hopes for this game and then I played it. The puzzles, the hard triggers, and the bugs I ran into, it's not great. TBH, fun still, but annoying at best. It does sound like the creator's planning a lot of, has been listening to feedback and has been planning a lot of improvements for the next game. But yeah, I think I'm feeling similar.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
I don't need to tell him that I was gassed? Okay. I'm feeling similar to you, the Frizra. I really also wanted to like it, but I think continuously getting stuck and not knowing what to do next is not fun. Yeah, I think the fact that you so often need to only be doing one thing and it's so hard to figure out sometimes what that one thing is frustrating. Like, Alex Hill also wasn't perfect, but I feel like it was easier to make it through that game without getting continuously stuck. Not to pit two queens against one another, but those are the only two kind of Nancy Drew-like games, other than Miss Clue, which I won't really count, that I played. Yeah, girl, tell the police about you almost dying in the secret tunnels in your room. Exactly. Like, wouldn't you want some backup? Wouldn't you want someone to know that you were walking into a death trap? Like, to you know, at least to tell your next of kin. Oh, so someone... Wait, let me remind myself what... Oh, no, I can't look at my notes right now. Okay, hold on. Oh, Michael's Craft Show. I thought it might be that cause, but I wasn't 100% sure. Imagine you get saved by Flat Rat coming in under the door. My hero! I was just playing this. Oh my gosh, what timing, Lauren. I closed the game just now. Started it today because of you and was excited to open YouTube and see you streaming it. Oh, good timing. I'm sorry, I'm so much further ahead than you probably are. Yeah, the puzzles can be a bit frustrating. There's a lot that I've liked, and quite a few that I've been able to solve, like, without hints and by myself. But there's also a lot that have been frustrating me. There's one in particular that I just did. It was awful, like abysmal. Probably one of the worst puzzles ever. So yeah, if you're a walkthrough girly, you should be okay. But yeah, it can be a little frustrating knowing what to do next in this game. And yeah, a couple of the puzzles people are like, they struggled even with a walkthrough. Don't even want to know what the senior detective version is like. Oh yeah, I forgot this game had difficulty levels. Like, if I'm playing on Junior, where are my hints? And Senior, it must be, like, such a short window to escape that closet. This game feels like a proof of concept the same way the first 3 Nancy games were. I'm gonna say something mean. I really highly prefer the first 3 Nancy games more to this. Like, but maybe that's also, like, kind of, I have a bias towards the Nancy Drew games. I need to give Penelope a chance, I think. More of a chance. I need to play more of her games. Maybe I'll feel just as fondly about this game someday as I will about Secrets Can Kill. I like the Penelope story and writing more, but I found Alex easier. Yeah, I liked the writing in Penelope, or I liked the writing in this game a lot. I think the story is really quite interesting. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think the dialogue doesn't quite hit the heights that some of the best Nancy Drew games do, like line-by-line dialogue. And Alex Hill, like, there are certain things that happen in the game. Like, there's something really dramatic that happens about 2/3 of the way through, which I really liked. That was probably my favorite part of the game. It totally kind of flipped the script of what you'd expect in, like, a Nancy Drew game. But yeah, neither of them quite scratched the itch 100% for me.
Something for this.
Do I need to know, like... I guess I need to know color theory. Was I supposed to read a book about this or something? Okay, green and blue, turquoise. Okay. Yeah, the out-of-pocket dialogue can be fun. A Penelope Pendrick director's cut where he plays the flat rat, or Penelope Pendrick true with a rat prequel. Yeah, give us more of the flat rat. The real star. Someone wrote a fanfic about Flat Rat? Oh, Flat Rat Mr. Skinbag. I really thought someone had done that. I was like, oh my god, that's all I ever wanted. I would love that so much. Managed up till the closet. That is very impressive, honestly, Cause. But yeah, I can definitely see why you need a walkthrough at that point. I finished Alex Hill recently, and so far I liked Penelope Pendrick much more. Writing design is so much better, but methinks the puzzles will kill me. Yeah. They, yeah, like I said, some of them are manageable, others not so much. I had to get my partner to read out a guide for one of the very last puzzles in this game. Eep. At least I have chat on my side. Yeah, the communist propaganda line is probably my favorite line in the game. It is so wild and so out of nowhere. I think Penny Penny is going to come into her own. I'm so excited that there's another one in the works. Alex Hill's also good. I think it just needs more to get there. Yeah, I'm really excited about the setting for the second Alex Hill. I think it's set at a summer camp, which is like a location I've wanted to see for a long time in like the Nancy Drew games. Oh, I thought that would be like crimson. Or burgundy, rather. Can I do that?
Work.
No? Okay. That's more burgundy. The story, graphics, and music is better in this one than Alex Hill, but Alex Hill is easier to play. True. I didn't feel like I wanted to tear out my hair in that one. Yeah, and I feel like Alex Hill had a few more, like, mini games. Like, this one doesn't really have kind of side activities you can do in the same way Alex Hill did. You know what? I'd love to see the Alex Hill dev and the Penelope Pendrick dev come together and make something together, but I don't know if they'd ever do that. Yeah, I think it is pretty impressive, you're right, that it's made by one person. I think that does put it into perspective. Because, like, even the worst of the Nancy Drew games were made by multiple people. And at the end of the day, this is better than games like the Shattered Medallion, I think. Imagine the second one will have less issues and teething problems after seeing feedback. Yeah, I think so. And hopefully we'll have a hint system. Yeah, it is really impressive. And I think Alex Hill was also one dev. So, yeah. I need to be more appreciative about, you know, what they've managed to accomplish. Bronze. Okay. Is that bronze? Would we say it's gotta be bronze. That's like the closest
That
thing
doesn't work.
to bronze I've seen in this. Unless it's gonna be like, maybe that's more bronze. Oh yeah, that's bronze. Okay. There's a puzzle coming up that you will need a guide for. Oh no. Oh, nice, Lissy. Yeah, you're like, I've got this. Yeah, I like this puzzle. This is pretty chill. I need a chill puzzle after everything that's been going on. There, that's good, right? Oh, was that not good? What did I do wrong? How did they make the paint mixing sound effect? Yeah, they totally should, right, Hannah? The joint slay. Oh, good night, Larkspur. I should probably get to bed soon, too, but I want to at least do this puzzle. Okay, where did I go wrong in this? Bronze was correct the first time, but the other shade looked more bronze, no? That looks like yellow. What did I do to make the other bronze? It was like yellow and...
That doesn't work.
I'm so sorry, but I wasn't even listening to the paint sound effect. Yeah, me too, Lord. I think, you know, these games by these developers can do nothing but improve from here, so.
That doesn't work.
Okay, calm down, Penny. Calm down. People who have played the game, do you think Snuggly will get to the culprit or think it'll be next stream? I think I will be finishing the stream after this puzzle. So, there you go. I hope you enjoy the game. The Occurrence Set something house or something, is it called? I still really need to play the Root Trees. Next time it goes on sale. Maybe the flat rat was modeled early in the developer learned to make 3D objects in Blender. Flat Rat is my favorite character in Penelope Pendrick, The Art of Deceit. I felt my bronze was better. My bronze was better than their idea of bronze. Do so much color mixing with finger paints. Aww. Yeah, we don't want to know how they made it, Em. Oh, jeez. Bronze Loki looks like shit. Okay, we made it into another stage of the death trap. I'm scared to go on. Hold on. I'm just gonna get to the next part where I'll actually have to do something and then I'll get off. Thank you, Clementine. I thought so. I thought I had a better bronze. That is so not bronze, right? It's like dirty yellow. Wow. This reminds me of when I was sleeping the other night and my ceiling fell down. So the shelter is just as condemned as the apartment buildings. Yeah, this is really gonna save people when the bombs drop. This place, where the ceiling falls down unprompted. Okay, oh, this is gonna be another thing in the notes. So, because I'm not gonna be able to stream next week, I'm gonna write a thing that says, check notes, that's my save. Whoever made this puzzle is colorblind. I think everything was correct the first time, changed the bronze to a wrong color. What I thought was a better color. Oh, I watched someone play the Root Trees game in the Galley House and they were both so good. I would look forward to playing them at some point in the future. Very close to the end. Oh, someone was saying I had so much left to do. But is there enough for me to do like a next stream? I think. Maybe one puzzle that takes some time. Okay, I'll leave that for next stream then, which like I say, won't be next Friday, but I think the Friday after should be okay. Penelope has worse danger sense than Nancy does. Yeah, she totally did not react to the ceiling falling down just now. She was like, oh, okay, that just happened, walked past. I need to go grab some milk. Give me the sun key and the paint tubes. Yeah, how does that paint puzzle really work logically? Like, how would the door know you had mixed the right paints? Currently on a puzzle a little further on in the game and I can't figure it out. Oh no, Lissy, I'm scared. I'm scared. If I had a nickel. They tried to creep us out. We just declared Flat Rat alive and heroic. Flat Rat, hero of the game. The shelter was built by a guy who is not an architect, and then he built a crappy apartment over it. Classic. Root Trees has frustrating moments, but in terms of design is fantastic. Yeah, I've heard so many good things about it. It cracks me up that the devs could have chosen anywhere in the world to set this game, and they went with Connecticut. Glamorous Connecticut. Okay. Okay, that's good, Clementine. Maybe 30 minutes or more. Definitely more for me, Emily, to be fair. I feel like I take a long time. Also, I chat a lot, so. Oh, yeah, Desktop Explorer looks really cool, Cause. It does. I have it on my wish list. Root Tree Mania is way more convoluted than the base game. Do you think that's worth playing? I don't know if I really like convoluted, to be fair. She's getting used to the building falling apart. Yeah, she has Stockholm Syndrome from being in this building. Root Tree Mania is wacky and also fun, so it's worth it. Struggled a lot, though. Uncle Hendrik, ultimate slumlord. Even to his own family. Yeah, I love chat's love of Flat Rat, too. Flat Rat, best character. Must have installed a spectroscope somewhere to check for right colors. Oh, that makes sense. Next Penelope game should be set in Forks, Washington. Ooh, yeah, Pacific Northwest vibes. More of those, please. Seattle. Root Tree Mania is worth it for the family drama. Ooh, I do love family drama. That is something I enjoy. Yep. Duck Detective devs have a new IP game. I watched someone play Duck Detective and it annoyed me because there are a lot of like mistakes in terms of grammar and spelling in the game, and I was like, I just couldn't get over it. But it looks fun. I like the vibes. They're good. They're wholesome. Yeah. Duck Detective. I know, it makes so much more sense, right? Will any of these near-death experiences make you get a cell phone just with a flashlight? Yeah. For the ability to call for help in, like, dangerous situations? That would be nice. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out tonight. I'm sorry, this was definitely not a very smooth stream, but I have so enjoyed this part. Like, I feel like we accomplished a lot. To be fair, I accomplished a lot with chat's help. And some dramatic stuff is happening, so I'm excited to see the end of the game. What other death traps it has to throw at me, and what other possible hijinks Flat Rat can get up to. I want to see Flat Rat play a big part in the conclusion to this game. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. For those of you who also have a long weekend, I hope you enjoy it. For those who have a regular weekend, I hope you enjoy that too. And yeah, I'll see you not next Friday, but hopefully the Friday after that. Okay, bye. Goodbye, Cause, Lauren, Pluto, Hannah, Rodham. Oh my god, I'm out of breath already. Lane, Lizzie, Martin, Clementine, the Frizra, M. Have I missed anyone? Lauren, Emily. Oh my god, I saw Hadestown last week. It was fun. It was fun. It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe. Miriam, good night. Everyone else who's watching, appreciate you all so much. See you on the flip side, on the Flat Rat side. Bye.